Welcome to the Daily Review. This is Fed Razak, Senior Trading Strategist here at CMTrading, and today is October 31st, 2024, and today is Thursday morning. So looking at the highlights of the day, the Dow Jones and the NASDAQ, which are the U.S. markets, retraced. Now looking at today's major economic events, so we have today at 2:30 South African time, out of Canada, a GDP, gross domestic product number coming out, and also simultaneously from the United States, a PCE price index number coming out. Now looking at the market, starting off with the Forex symbols, watching the Canadian dollar sitting on that resistance level and looking like it's going to break out. Now looking at those indices, the Dow Jones and the NASDAQ did retrace as mentioned. Now looking at commodities, oil bounces while gold still hitting on its highs. Now looking at the stocks, we had a huge gap up for Google, but failed to deliver on the upside, and we may get a fill in the gap. Now lastly, looking at cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin still hanging on its highs, and let's see if it's going to break out. So let's take a look at the markets and see what we can expect from today's trading. So here we go, first with the Canadian dollar. Now I'm going to first zoom out a little bit just to give us perspective. So let's take a look at a weekly. And so we are there, okay? We're holding on that resistance level, 139.2-ish level is where we are right now. Now we did look like we were going to bounce a little bit lower yesterday, and we hit 138.90-ish level. So it's not a big deal. We're not talking about 100 pips or something like that, but it's solidifying above its resistance level, and it's closing above its resistance level, which makes me a little bit worried and thinking maybe this will go, especially since the price of oil has been so down. Now, yes, oil did bounce, but, okay, I'm going to say but again. Now, looking at the Japanese yen, also extended that rally just a little bit, but now it's stalled. This is that 50%. We had a sell-off from 161 down to 140-ish level, and now we've bounced. Now, I would have expected it to go to 150. We went a little bit further to 153, but this is 50%. So with that said, I do expect a retracement around this area as well. Now looking at commodities first, let's take a look at gold. Off of its highs, but we did hit new record highs at 27.89 yesterday. Okay, and we're just about 6 points away from it. So nothing to really say like which way it's going to go. Okay, is it going to continue rallying? If it's not, it's still a safe haven investment, especially in light of what's going on, especially in those shorts that I gave yesterday. Now looking at crude oil, we got that bounce, $69 a barrel. Now it's not, something big, but it's important that we are trading going into the winter season in the northern hemisphere. $70 a barrel. That's pretty cheap, okay, given all the circumstances. Now, lastly, let's jump into the U.S. markets. Looking at the Dow Jones, we did slide further yesterday. Not big, but we did slide about 200 points. And looking at the NASDAQ, also did a little bit of a retracement, as that has significantly showed some strength on the upside. Now, what did sell off? Let's take a look at it. Google had a big day yesterday. Okay, we had a gap up. That's my gap up. And then faltered right after the open. So this could be just traders taking their profits in this area, but we're looking like we're going to get a fill in the gap, which means that we still have room to retrace almost $5. So as an alternative, that is your play for today if that does give it to you. Now, Tesla did retrace off of those highs of 272, okay, but did stall that sell-off. JP Morgan coming out and on its high still, so still showing some strength. Now today, Apple is coming out with their quarterly earning reports. Now looking at Apple, if we look at a daily chart, we're about, the upper range of this area. Okay, I'm just zooming out a little bit just for us to see. But, okay, just keep in mind, if there are really good sales, if things are moving ahead in Apple, this may move us even higher to new all-time record highs, which is very exciting. Now, looking at the other major that is coming out, Amazon today, okay, also close to its highs and trading with the market, all right? If we zoom out a little bit, again, it is almost like Apple, okay? And the markets are trading like that, okay? Markets are really reflective of what these stocks are doing because these are the big tech stocks, all right? So nothing else really jumping out for me when it comes to the stocks. And let's take a look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin has been the one. It's been very strong on its upper range, and it does still look like it wants to break out, all right? So if I look at a weekly chart, we're right there, okay? We're only about 1,000 points from our all-time record highs, and that means that we would head even higher, And that would be very exciting for Bitcoin holders, of course. So keep this on the radar as well. This is a Fed Raise Act. We are hitting on to the U.S. elections. Things are cooking up, all right, especially in light of the fact that we got major news of major corporations coming out with their corporate earning results today. And then tomorrow, and then sure enough, next Tuesday is the big day. So keep this all in mind. This is a Fed Raise Act. I want to wish you guys a great trading day. Thank you.